Alrighty, so let's look at this update that just dropped today, which I wasn't aware of until I looked at the group chat. So let's see, we got 5 new weapon skins, we got 35 new survivor skins, we got 10 new survivor gestures, 30 new sprays, 10 new creature skins, 4 new zombie gestures. Great. So we're moving on to the weapons. So they added a new weapon called Kashima. Weapon can now be purchased from the armory in all areas. That's pretty cool. And something called the Raiden weapon, which can only be purchased in area 2 and 3. And they added a new creatures, which is called the NEA. It can only be spawned using the new NEA card, skill card. They added a lot of skill cards. So let's look through this. Added a decoy skill card, places a harmless trap to trick survivors. That's interesting. Added a shock trap skill card, places a trap that shocks nearby survivors when triggered, causes temporarily paralysis. Interesting. Added a flashbang mine skill card, places a trap that emits a blinding flash when triggered, temporarily blinds nearby survivors and blurs their vision afterwards. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Added the enhancer, the invincible skill card. Oh, great. Equips a launcher which fires darts that grants creatures temporarily invincibility. Oh boy. That's gonna be a doozy one. Added the V-Act zombie skill card. Zombies spawns a zombie buffed with berserk, regen, energy leech, and infection. Interrupts bioenergy recharge for a short duration. Okay. Added the reclamation anchor skill card. What the hell? Deploys a device which projects energy tethered to nearby creatures, recharging bioenergy if they are killed. Oh, great. Lasts until disabled. That's interesting. Added the energy leech rifle skill card. Okay. Equips a rifle that deals a small amount of damage and recharges bioenergy. Interesting. Added the remote regen mod skill card. When in hand, restores a small amount of health to creature when they are controlled. That could be good for Daniels, actually. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe a net. Who knows? Added the remove limiter skill card. Immediately decreases ultimate skill cooldown by a certain amount. Interrupts bioenergy recharge for a long duration. This I don't know what that really would do. I mean, you could like launch, like, let's say Mr. X or Nemesis, but then there's still the whole problem that they're just gonna get downed by a really good survivor team. Added the NEA skill card. Spawns a NEA that has an auto targeting range attack. I don't know what the NEA skill card is. I don't even know what the NEA looks like yet. I'm just like, they just dumped this and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna read through this to see. This is the first time I'm reading through this, so this is gonna be interesting to see when in game. Okay, added the NEA infectious skill card. Spawns the NEA that has an auto targeting range attack and emits infectious gas. Interesting. Added the barrier skill card. Raises a protective barrier in place that blocks all survivor projectiles and firearms attacks except for flamethrower. See, this is the problem. This is a problem still. Added the supply zombie skill card. It spawns a supply zombie that immediately marked on the survivor's map. Wait, why would anybody want that? Why would any mastermind want that? I mean, I guess you spawn it far away, and then, you know, that's still kind of weird. Added the deception skill card. Makes all cameras look as if they're currently being used by a mastermind. That's interesting. Added the Umbrella Reserve skill card. When used, the card transforms into a random powerful skill card. Interrupts bioenergy recharge for a short duration. That's interesting. So it's like a lot of them has some drawbacks. Increase the equipment point limit for all characters. That's stupid. That's pretty stupid. I should not have done this. Now they just made a lot of the characters a bit more overpowered now. And then they adjusted the ranks, so now it's pretty much you get everything by 20. Ah, God. Okay, so let's see, for net, it says added a new ambush area 2 exclusive card for net, spawn zombies without expending any bioenergy. Okay, energy, they added, I said energy, I don't know, I'm still sleepy. Added the new liquor regen aura area 3 exclusive for a net, spawns a liquor with a regeneration aura that shares its buff effects. Okay, so it's pretty much just like that one tough zombie that is berserk, and all the tough zombies are berserk, I guess. Daniel added the new synchronized mod area 2 exclusive card for Daniel. While in hand, up to 4 creatures in view will move in sync with the creature being controlled. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Added the new remote shell area 3 exclusive card for Daniel. Spawns a zombie with all creature buff effects and greatly increased attack power and health. Does not attack unless controlled. Cannot be killed while inactive. What? Okay. The unnatural selection skill variants are now also increases damage dealt by the NEA's tentacle spear. Okay, this NEA is really interesting now. Added a new Contagion area 2 exclusive card for Alex. Makes infected survivors vomit. This deals damage but also lowers their infection rate. Damage dealt scales with infection rate but will not defeat survivors. Okay. Interesting. It says added a new detonator mod area 3 exclusive for Alex. It says while in hand, all explosive traps detonate immediately after being spawned. Oh God. Why? Okay, well, I guess they have their reasons. It says added a new Omniscience area 2 exclusive card for Spencer. When used, this card transforms into a random exclusive card that belongs to another mastermind. Oh boy, Spencer is kind of like a wild card now. He's like a wild card. Added the new reroute area 3 exclusive card for Spencer. Switches out the active biocore. The cost of this card decreases, fewer biocores remain. Oh, that's interesting. So you can switch the cores if the core RNG is bad, I'm assuming, but then doing so will decrease the core remaining. So since it's 3, it will go down to 2 just because you switch to another core. I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of weird. So added a new auto shield mod for area 2 exclusive for Nikolai. While in hand, newly equipped on camera weapons will gain an electromagnetic shield for a set duration. Oh, great. Added a new tactical shield area 3 exclusive for Nikolai. All cameras gain an electromagnetic shield. Oh my God. Interrupts bioenergy recharge for a set duration. Watchdog skill variants now includes the NEA amongst the creatures it will randomly deploy. Oh my God. Adjustments and fixes coming soon. Oh, so these are not even implemented. Okay, Martin, length the blue cooldown of flash batons, shockwave skill variants resolve an issue where the damage reduction effects of Zapper's EOD suit. Skill variants would remain applied indefinitely if Martin was in the process of disarming a trap when the survivor advanced to the next area. That's interesting. I've never seen that happen yet. Daniel resolved an issue where Tyrant will become unresponsive if attacked while performing a certain action. Pretty much T-pose, which it says coming soon, so I'm assuming they still haven't implemented that. Hoping they do, because that's still a problem. We had some runs yesterday, and then yeah, T-pose was everywhere. We couldn't really do anything about it, because all we can do is either down them. Grenades doesn't do anything. Flashing, what's the point in flashing them if they're still, you know, I don't know, it's still stupid. Spencer increased the rate of at which the card's bioenergy cost decreases when using bioactivations. I'm probably butchering it wrong. Generator skill variant. Sure, I'm butchering that so wrong. Or so well, I should say. Adjusted the odd at which various creatures randomly spawn when using firearm specialist watchdog skill variants. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't know if that's good actually. It just says adjusted, so that could be good or bad. Reduces the damage dealt by nemesis. Oh, dang! Wait. To reduce the damage dealt by Nemesis extermination ability when using bioenergy. Nemesis extermination skill variant. Okay. This is what everybody wanted, or most people wanted, not the Nikolai mains, of course. Survivors increase the ammo consumed per reloaded shot for the shotgun, which great. Okay, I know a lot of people are gonna scream at this, but I even knew they were gonna increase the shotgun consumption of ammo, but I don't think that was the smart idea. They should have just decreased the damage. That's it. That's all they needed, was just a small decrease of damage. Whatever. Resolve an issue where it was not possible to disarm a trap placed on inclines and multi-leveled surface. Other minor changes and adjustments. Well, at least they're doing something. I don't really know how I feel about this patch yet. I mean, it's better than the beginning of September's patch, which wasn't even that much, honestly. I mean, this felt like a lazy patch. Like they just added shit and that was it. This patch, they added more shit to Masterminds than they did for Survivors. I mean, granted, they did add 2 new weapons for Survivors, as well as increase point limiter for everyone. I don't think they should have, but they did. We'll see how that goes. They like changing the adjustment. They like to adjust the ranks to get everything every single time. I don't know why. But all these nifty changes they did for Masterminds, I mean, I guess they're trying to just add as much they can for Masterminds so that they can just stop complaining. This is what it feels like this patch is. It's like, okay, you guys are complaining way too much. Alright, we'll give you all this. Now stop complaining. But it just doesn't feel like it was in the right place that they did it. It just felt like they were like, okay, let's just add this, and that, and that's it. I don't think they put any thought into adding most of these stuff. Like liquors, for instance, is still a problem when it comes to the net code. Some of the stuff which Alex in the amusement park is still a joke. Like, you can't really win against her because of the bridges. So I'm hoping that these minor other changes is the map that I'm hoping, like, they just change a little bit of the amusement park in terms of the map, the bridge going back down immediately right when we bring it back up. Because, come on, let's be real. That's kind of like cheesy strategy. I hate it because it's like once you step on the trap, it goes back down. I mean, it's a trap. Once you step on the bridge, it goes back down. They put a trap up, and we get distracted because we have to either shoot it or stay away from it. The bridge goes back up, and it goes back down. Goes back up, it goes back down, and we're like stuck in that game loop for like a good 2 minutes until someone decides to shoot the cam, and nobody's gonna shoot the cam because we're all running shotguns. Which now I think we all shouldn't be running shotguns now that the ammo consumption is increased. So the only one who should be using the shotgun is Becca because of her conservation. But we'll see. Again, I don't know. I'm reading this, and I just saw this, and I'm like, okay, let's see what the abomination they created. And yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting patch. I just uploaded a video just saying, okay, I'm gonna wait for the next patch this month, but I didn't think they were gonna just dump it today. I'm like, holy shit, that was quick. But yeah, we'll see how this goes.